In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 13, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Rockies versus Chicago White Sox. The Chicago White Sox will be trying to keep their playoff hopes alive when they face the Colorado Rockies in the first game of their 2-game interleague series on Tuesday night. Chad Kuhl, 6-8 and 5.38 earned run average, will get the start for the Rockies. The White Sox will counter with Michael Kopech, 4-9 and 3.78 earned run average. Chicago and Colorado split their last 10 meetings. Colorado is 4-0 in their last 4 games following a day off, and 0-4 in Kuhl's last 4 road starts, while the under is 5-0 in their last 5 road games against a team with a winning record. Chicago is 4-1 in their last 5 home games and 0-4 in their last 4 games following a day off, while the over is 3-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record. Michael Kopech has been very good at home this season. In 12 home starts, Kopech has a 2.97 earned run average, 1.01 WHIP, and opposing batters are hitting just .157 against him. He has allowed just 14 home runs in 24 starts, but 4 of those home runs came in just 1 game against the Twins back at the beginning of July. You would think Chad Kuhl would be better on the road than at home in Coors, but he has been worse on the road. In 13 road starts, Kuhl has a 6 earned run average, 1.65 WHIP, 57.33 Kelvin BB ratio, and opposing batters are hitting .284 against him. Chicago is in a huge battle for the division lead and to make the playoffs. I get the case to be made for the Rockies and the plus money, but Chad Kuhl's still been hard to trust, and the Rockies are simply playing out the string at this point with the days counting down on the year. The White Sox need to keep winning games to keep in the American League Central race in the event that Cleveland slips up. And while Michael Kopech has had his inconsistencies as well, he's still the better starter here. So the Chicago White Sox to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Chad Kuhl has been terrible pitching on the road. In 13 road starts, Kuhl has a 6 earned run average, 1.65 WHIP, 57.33 Kelvin BB ratio, and opposing batters are hitting .284 against him. However, Colorado has been good on offense this season. They are top 10 or hovering around the top 10 in runs, hits, RBIs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The White Sox are playing good baseball and they will hit Kuhl. The Rockies are averaging 5.4 runs per game and 3.03 runs per game on the road. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the White Sox, with Chicago giving up 5.11 runs per game at home. The Rockies will go over their average in this game. The White Sox are averaging 4.35 runs per game and 4.26 runs per game at home. They average 2.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Rockies. With Colorado giving up 5.13 runs per game on the road, the White Sox will score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Texas Rangers. The Oakland Athletics take on the Texas Rangers on Tuesday night. These 2 American League West rivals start a 2-game set at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. It's game 18 of their regular season series, and the Rangers have won 10 of their previous 17 encounters with the A's in 2022. The Athletics are 1-4 in their last 5 road games and 5-16 in their last 21 games following an off day. The Rangers are 1-6 in their last 7 home games and 3-12 in their last 15 overall. The over is 5-0 in Athletics' last 6 overall. The under is 8-1 in Rangers' last 9 overall. The under is 3-1 in the last 5 meetings in Texas. Oakland won on Sunday to snap a 5-game losing streak. The 10 runs they scored in the win matched their combined output for the previous 4 games, and they are second to last in scoring this season. Oakland is far from a good road team, but for some reason the A's have performed better away from the Bay. They are 7-10 against Texas this season, and this is their last series against the Rangers. Texas split a doubleheader in Miami yesterday, so it is hard to know what frame of mind they are going to be in. It might be a scheduling loss. If they were in contention, it would be different, but that is definitely not the case. The Rangers can be a dangerous team because they can hit the long ball, and they are first in the majors in steals. Oddly, 2B Marcus Semien has set a career high in that category. This will be Oakland lefty Ken Waldichuk's third start in the majors. His first was better than his second, as he was able to keep the ball in the park. If he can get back to that, he might be playable against a team that has never seen him. Texas is countering with its own inexperienced lefty in the form of Cole Ragans. He has made all of 5 starts this season and is still looking for his first MLB win. Oakland saw him and beat him in August, so there is less mystery there. Both of these teams have been struggling in September. Oakland is 2-8 in its last 10 and Texas is 3-7. I am leaning to the visitors in this spot because A's have played better on the road and Waldichuk has some mystery to him. Both of these teams are piling up the losses and have thrown in the towel on the season. And both of these pitchers are inexperienced and tough to judge just yet. The simple fact is that neither of these teams are ones you want to pay a premium with. You might as well take the better payoff with Oakland. So the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. Both A's and Rangers should get things going at the plate when they take on each other. 3 of their last 7 meetings have gone over the total along with a push, but 4 of those 7 tilts have produced more than 8 runs in total. I've mentioned how bad these two foes have been on the mound lately. The Athletics have yielded 10 or more runs in 3 of their previous 6 showings, and I'm looking for another shaky performance from their pitching staff. On the other side, the Rangers have allowed 4 or more runs 11 times in 14 games since August 27th. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Diego Padres versus Seattle Mariners. The San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners begin a quick 2-game interleague set against each other on Tuesday night. San Diego will be sending their veteran ace Yu Darvish to the mound and is coming off a victory over the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he threw 6 innings and gave up 3 runs on 5 hits with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. Seattle will counter with young righty Logan Gilbert, as he went 6 shutout innings and allowed 5 hits with a hit by pitch and 9 strikeouts in a win over the Chicago White Sox. The Padres are 13-3 in their last 16 after an off day and 6-2 in their last 8 Tuesday games. San Diego is 7-3 in their last 10 road games. Meanwhile, the Mariners are 20-7 in their last 27 Tuesday games and 6-2 in their last 8 versus the National League West. Seattle is 50-22 in their last 72 overall. There's some great value on the Mariners at home in this spot. Not many would have expected it, but both of these teams are in similar positions in the wild card race of their respective leagues. They've met for just 2 other games this season, and the Mariners won them both convincingly, sweeping a quick 2-game series by a combined score of 14-4. The Padres look to make a super team at the trade deadline, but it hasn't really looked that way. There's no doubt facing the Dodgers on a regular basis doesn't help, but they've struggled against clearly inferior teams. Look no further than Yu Darvish's outings over the last few weeks. He lost back-to-back starts against the Nationals, the league's worst team. The Padres were the ones who depleted them by getting Juan Soto and Josh Bell from them, and still lost. That's not to say Darvish isn't a solid pitcher, but he's far from perfect. He wasn't on the mound when these teams last met, but Mariners starter Logan Gilbert was. He's having a great year, and his win over the Padres was just one of his 12 wins on the season. Gilbert held them to just 1 earned run in that victory. If that wasn't enough, he's been even more dominant this month. He hasn't allowed a run in either of his starts, both of which ended as shutout wins. With the Mariners having rookie sensation Julio Rodriguez emerge since their last meeting, Seattle can start this series with a W at home. So the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have played 47 games since the All-Star break, and both teams have been dominating by scoring runs. San Diego is averaging 4.51 runs per game, while Seattle is scoring 4.34 runs per game thus far. These pitching staffs have also shown the ability to give up runs in that stretch, as well as the Mariners are 7th in the sport with a 3.38 team earned run average, while the Padres are 24th in MLB with a 4.35 team earned run average in the second half of the regular season. The over has hit in each of their previous 6 games against each other. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.